Yeah, I'm just saying. But yeah, you see all these other dudes getting contracts. So it seems like the NFL is colluding against Lamar Jackson. Now I'm gonna start with you, Kenny. What you think?
And y'all always get mad at me when we talk about these things because
that's why I want to go first.
Y'all always say I side with the franchise, but me from a business perspective, when you sign a contract, man, there's a lot of things that you have to fulfill in order to get to that next deal. And I just felt like I felt like the franchise had a right to second guess giving him a contract the size of or guarantee number as Deshaun Watson. For one, we saw what happened with Deshaun Watson's situation when you do give up the bag. Two, when he feel like he has the right representation. Some of the things when you're in open discussion and negotiating, like you don't go on Twitter. You don't do certain things and lash out and say certain things and things like that, and then expect the organization to bow down and give you this contract. 3, he hasn't been healthy the last 2 seasons, and then he elected not to come back and play when actually Baltimore was really in the running. So
was he hurt?
That's what he says.
I don't want to hear this shit.
That's what he said. But what I'm saying is, Pat Mahomes.
Hey, yo, James, I'm gonna come and jump you in a minute, dog. I mean, he sounds crazy, but he's still my cousin.
Hey, Pat Mahomes was hurt.
Hey, but he's the Super Bowl, bro.
Championship. He won them a championship. Yeah, but he was hurt though, right?
Hey, but I'm in the Super Bowl. You gonna play?
He was hurt, right? And he played.
His contract. He got his contract, right? He got his contract though.
Exactly.
He got a contract.
That's why.
Exactly.
That's why. Yeah.
That's why he played.
And you proved my point. That's why I said what I said. He's playing. This guy literally gave up on his team.
I'm gonna go last. Y'all got it. Let me stop. I'm gonna go last.
No, so now no, but still though. So is the NFL colluding now?
I would think the owners are talking. I would think all the owners are
without
talking.
a doubt.
Yeah, they are
without a doubt.
And they're going to change some things.
Yeah, I talked to my brother-in-law, man. My brother-in-law is a big football enthusiast, and he's like, yo, they colluding against him because it ain't so much the money, it's the guarantee clause. Yeah, because if you guarantee that money to him, everybody going to guarantee money.
That's what I think.
That please. I mean, dude, they gave Watson. They wasn't supposed to give Deshaun Watson that guarantee. That's what they like. Yo, the Browns is getting ostracized right now because they shouldn't have did that. They was like, yo, hold up, you going against the grain. Now we got to keep these men in check. So now that's. I'm being. When I say man, I'm being nice. Yeah. That's like. Come on, dog.
I'm sure that shield is logoed on their paycheck.
So I tell you what, I mean, it's what 32 NFL teams,
something like that.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's 32 NFL teams. It's 31 owners right now in the conversations when they talking. That other owner over there at the Browns organization, they not letting them in that door right now no more.
No,
he fucked the league up.
That's it. You don't no. That's like letting slaves go to church, boy. What? No.
At least have them sit up top. Sit up top.
There you go. It's like sit where?
He messed the league up with that contract. That's what he did. He messed the league up with that contract.
I feel like Lamar Jackson. He should have hired that. He should have hired that agent, but they probably don't work. They probably don't want to work with that agent no more.
It didn't matter if he had an agent or not. Then on the flip side, Lamar, you wanna negotiate without an agent?
Yeah,
so you really think we're gonna let you?
That's where I'm coming from. That's where I'm coming from. I feel like they don't want to. Like you're not gonna muscle me into paying you and signing.
It's not a muscle. It's not a muscle. It's not a muscle. You know why it's not a muscle? Because he fulfilled his obligation. No, and this is the problem. Yes, he did. He fulfilled his obligation. He signed the contract. He played it out. And the thing about it is, we got to stop thinking of this as entertainment because at the end of the day, it's his job. J-O-B is work. So at the end of the day, I gave you the 5 years or 4 years on my contract, and you tell me I ain't paying you what you're worth, but I'm gonna make you sign this. I ain't paying you what you're worth. I'm gonna pay you what I'm gonna give you, and you're gonna take it and shut up. That's what the franchise. That's what a franchise is.
He signed a 5-year deal, right? He signed a 5-year deal, right?
He did it. He was going to this shit. No, this shit. He doesn't have a contract.
No, when he's finished the 4th year, listen. Last training camp, before the season, one game was even played. He's in the media talking crazy. Like, come on, dog, finish your contract, and then we come back to the table and talk. That's all I'm saying.
So he blow his knee out. He blow his knee out because all these other quarterbacks. Especially the other quarterbacks, they get their contract. They get their contract.
Listen to me. That was a risk before he played his first NFL game that he could have blew out his knee.
Right. So now that I want my money, I'm not worth it.
No, you can get your money, but let's finish the season first.
No, the season over.
So what about now though? The season over. I can't get a contract.
Okay, so me as a franchise owner, the type of money that you want me to give you and guarantee you, and you haven't played the last 2 seasons, there's a risk there for me. What?
Well, then I'm about to say, well, they are doing that. They letting them go. Well, go to the free market, and now the free market.
Mm-hmm. But now, we didn't let you go to the free market. We made you sign.
Oh yeah, he didn't sign him. He didn't sign him.
But what I'm saying is, we didn't let you go to the free market, and the reason why you're not gone to the free market because we made you you got to sign. What is it? Not the non-disclosure, but
it's the
non-exclusive. Non-exclusive. So once you sign a non-exclusive, yes, every team can bid for you. Every team can ask for you. Every team can match our offer. But in light of that, they got to give us 2 first-round draft picks. So you ain't free.
And
you
guess
still
what
are attached to my team. So now so I fulfilled my contract. I'm trying to get my money, and I still can't get my money because in order for me to go to another team, to be traded to another team, or if they match the offer, the team still gets something. And you telling me, because I signed this, I get franchised or whatnot. If I get franchised, you paying me a high salary for 1 year, but if something happened to me, I'm out of whatever it is for the rest of my career.
I get you, and I agree with everything you're saying, James. I'm on your side morally, but I'm always, and maybe I'm trained like this by my pops, but what's on that paper is all that matters in this situation.
Exactly.
You know what? See, here we go back to me. Mm-hmm. Like Jay said, I'm the oldest in here, man, and it goes back. I remember watching Alabama when they didn't want to get no. I think it was Alabama, or which team started integrating college football players, black college football
USC was the first one, I think.
USC was the first.
Yeah, Alabama.
And the coach took Alabama out to California to play them.
Yeah.
And the coach wanted them to lose so bad because he wanted them to put some black players on that team. So what happened? USC skinned them alive. And the man told the coach, he said, "Hey, man, we got to get some black boys on this team." He said, "For what?" Because the other black boys. Yo, but dude, again, it goes back to what I said. The programming, bro. I understand what you say about business, but remember this. We weren't there when they wrote the Constitution. And a lot of these things going on, we weren't there when they decided what the stipulations are going to be in these contracts. They wasn't basing it off of the ability that we have. Because remember, we couldn't even quarterback.
Yeah, we weren't smart enough.
Right.
No. So, yeah, I understand on the paper. But ethically, that man making the NFL millions of dollars without even touching the ball. Every time they click a story, somebody getting money. Because of this man, bro. He's generating millions of dollars. I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan at all. Not at all.
James.
But I felt they played Dak Prescott. They played him, dog. They were supposed to pay him, man. And then what happened? Then he break his leg. I was like, oh. So, bro, but they gonna play us. And but the thing is, bro, what you just said. See, the thing is, we gotta hope what he doing right now. Even though we know what's on paper, we gotta stand behind this dude.
Yeah. Like I get it, but like I take it this way.
Because they kicked the dude completely out the league.
Right.
Keep going. All right.
I'm saying.
I'm talking about Kaepernick. They kicked him down.
Yeah.
Kicked the whole man out the league.
And the Texas owner, what did the Texas owner say? Something like, we'll get this together. They'll be in here running this like a jail.
Oh yeah. He said they gonna let the prisoners run the jail.
Inmates run the jail.
Yeah, the inmate.
What did Kaepernick do against his contract?
Nothing.
None.
And you know the story, right? He asked, what way can I represent? Which I'll be fine with this. He said, kneel. And
he asked the soldier. But what I'm saying is, besides all that, what did he do in breach of his contract that made them kick him out of his job?
Yeah, I get you. I get you on that. I get you. I guess
so
I just can't see past. I just can't see past.
I understand what's on the paper. I understand what's on the paper. Just like we know what's in the books when we go to court.
I mean, because let
me ask you this, Kenny.
The Sixers.
Can I ask you this real quick, Kenny? Why is it business when it comes to the players, but it's so personal when the organizations do what they do? Because the organizations make it very personal. Those owners make it very personal when it's time to get these players to re-up these contracts and do these things as well. So how come it's only just business when a player, when the players, you know what I'm saying, when it's about a player, and then, hey man, it's just business. But as soon as the player takes matters into his own hands, it gets real personal. But it wasn't. Why is it not just business for him?
It's an ego thing. Like